Okay, I didn't notice it, but it looks like my stream crashed. Probably happened when it looked like our internet took a dip.
You're putting it too lightly. Don't make miracles sound like a tool you can simply use at will.
I mean, that's kind of what they are, though. Just really, really awkward, long cooldown tools. Anyways, that's all the questions. That's just too concise.
Sorry. I guess I'm not good at telling stories.
Good enough for now.
Yet a tedious and overly long explanation isn't ideal either. Let me think. Oh, right! Virtus and the others are priests from Yanisopolis. They should be adept at playing the lyre. How about playing a song for our two friends? There's a ballad that's been passed down in Amphorius since ancient times. Happiness abound in this lush land by God's chosen. Giants raise their glasses in a toast, beheld by the 12 constellations. 3 carved the heavens and the earth. 3 wove the threads of fate. 3 molded life with their hands. And 3 guided calamity's gate. They declared the world too unstirring, hence wished endless laughter upon the living. Thus, you and I were created, with words and song to weave, and love and intimacy to give. Thus creation was complete. Who then will bear the weight of humanity's souls, to lighten the steps of the living as a whole? O great Kephali, all-knowing father of stature so tall, yet low does their gaze willingly fall. With light of dawn heavy upon their shoulders, golden ichor spills unto the land, forming the boiling river that flows through the legacies of heroes who take their stand.
Huh?
Looks like we're going to save story time. What's that sound? Oh. It's a dinosaur.
Don't worry, that's just our rescue. Time to get up, everyone.
They're kind of cute. That's kind of thick too, but I guess that kind of tracks. They got short legs. Yeah, they do actually have pretty relatively stubby legs, huh? Not too much, but ride the dromas. God, you guys are fucking large. All right. What magnificent creatures. I wouldn't call them magnificent, but they're definitely interesting.
These large, mild-mannered creatures are called dromas. They're humanity's most loyal companions. We'll be relying on them to get us through the rugged mountain roads on the way to the Holy City. Dromas are very docile. Even first-time riders can steer them easily. Here, give it a try. Remember to hold the reins tight.
You see all the white shells jutting up from Droma's limbs and plan to use them as footholds. Droma's led up the satellite ground easily tosses you several meters away. It's already a docile.
I forgot to mention, don't touch their white stone humps. When the Earth Titan blessed these creatures, it said they also stuffed their ill tempers into these humps.
Oh, they're sensitive. Sorry.
See? Easy, wasn't it?
Should have mentioned that before as I was climbing on top of their freaking white stumps.
Everyone, how did you find our lyre performance earlier? We've been in exile for many days and haven't touched our instruments in a long time. I fear our skills have grown rusty. We've made a spectacle of ourselves.
No, not at all. Your performance was wonderful, sir.
It's been a long time since we sat together like that and sang ancient ballads to our heart's content. I'm grateful to all of you for reminding me of those glorious and peaceful times. Looking back now, I admit I was too stubborn. Perhaps you really can save Amphorius from its doom. Just like how the four of you heroes saved our very lives and faith today.
I don't really get it, but it unfolded quite nicely.
Suffering's bad for your health, and it won't help your faith much either. That's why it's our inherent duty as Chrysos heirs to free everyone from suffering. It's also the reason for the Holy City Akima's existence. The only human city left in our present day.
I've heard this story before.
Hey now, don't be so serious. You're bringing the mood down. Anyway, in short, the Holy City is absolutely safe. Everything will be fine once we get there. Is everyone properly seated? Then we're off! Next stop, Akama!
Bacrodromus is like a cradle. You gradually fall asleep, and the caravan will arrive at Okama after... Man, these go way quicker. God, they do, but damn. Why can't I just go to a city without being bombarded?
Lend me your strength.
Hide. Stay back, Clara.
Help me, Mr. Sora!
As your command.
First I go to Bellabog, and then Bellabog's like, oh, don't worry, you'll be fine. We're perfectly safe here.
Azure Dragon, White
As we
Tiger,
get fucking
Blizzard.
run down into a fragmentum,
Lend me your strength.
into a, like abandoned part of the city, and get killed by fragmentum monsters and the guards.
Awesome!
Now we're getting attacked by fucking
Mr. Sora!
demigod's forces.
Lend me your
Oh,
strength.
great, wonderful. Thank God I'm ready for the situation.
To guard and defend. Crush them. Nap time.
Hide.
Yeah. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards. What? Death! I'm okay.
As your command.
Oh, I get it.
As your command.
Oh boy.
You both fought so bravely. Are you Chrysos heirs from a foreign land? Please, I beg of you, save Akama. The Mad King Nikador has returned. Look, there's strife and conflict everywhere.
So if Colin leaves us, you must hurry and find shelter.
Thank you, thank you. Your comrades are fighting inside the city. Fate will guide you to them.
You get your asses out of here. No rest for the wicked. Sharon under support on the battlefield. You still have a broken spear? Just minions. My Cloud Hymn magic will be sufficient. Party is notified in Faimon. Oh, we found him.
Road's been blocked off. Treeby?
Don't panic. Leave this to us. I summon the Oryx!
Lift the curtain of memory.
Lift the curtain and stir up ripples of past reverie.
Click and hold the button to activate Oryx's prayer to rewind time. Oh shit, so we just have that now, huh? How's the situation?
It's you two. I'm sorry we got you involved again.
You weren't trying to. Also, this is a literal siege on a sanctuary. Not your fault.
I never expected Nikador to lead an army and launch a surprise attack on the Holy City at a time like this. They and Kefali have always been mortal enemies, but now they've gone mad like a vicious beast.
We took care of some of them.
You have my gratitude. Thankfully, Akama is not completely unprepared. The prophecy had warned us about this. This is a catastrophe, but it's not the end.
Mr. Noldus and the others have gone to seek shelter. Leave the rest to us. You should evacuate along with the citizens.
We can help.
I don't doubt your skills, but...
Do you have a choice?
Very well, but please remain by my side. These pests can't hurt you, but our companions, those known as the Chrysos heirs, their attacks do not discriminate between friend and foe.
Thanks for warning, actually.
Oh, Kefali, throne of worlds, please end your long silence and grant you...
You're doing such a shelter quickly.
No. It's very safe here. The prophecy has already revealed that the light of Kefali will shine upon all.
Watch! No one will die! The heroes will protect the city!
Leave them be. Just as Mr. Noldus reveres Yanis, faith is all some people have left in a world teetering on the brink of collapse. To honor their faith is the sacred duty of the Chrysos heirs. Minions of strife, you shall not harm these people!
No, I feel like you guys at least try to not stand in the same spot and pray for
Lend me your
salvation.
strength.
Annihilate.
Help me, Mr.
Fucking
Sora!
faith is really all these motherfuckers have, huh?
Mission command.
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards, Wasp, death! Yeah! Lend me your strength.
Hide.
Bodies everywhere. How could so many enemies have made it to the front gates? Where were the city guards?
Snowy! We're back.
Is that a trick?
We are Trian. We are Trinan. We are Treevy. Wait. No! Now is not the time for introductions!
They do all look different. Surprises never cease in Amphorius.
Snowy! D has been trading blows with the main forces for what feels like forever. From the skies to the city. Hurry up and assist him!
I knew it. He gets reckless once he gets the urge to kill. I'm relying on you three to handle the task of getting the citizens to safety.
Don't worry! With us here, we can just use the Century Gate to whoosh the people to the safest place in Emporium. Wouldn't that be Akama? Stop messing around and help the people! Anywhere is fine, just send them to somewhere safe.
Don't worry. Although they are a little childish, the trio are experienced Chrysos heirs, and one of the pillars of Akama. Therefore, they can definitely be trusted. Well, let's keep on moving then.
Do I want to fight these dudes right now? Not if we can help it. Yeah, we'll be fine. We shouldn't fight if we can help it.
Lord Finan, you're finally here. Quick, save the Grand Craftsman. He's...
The rear is secured now. This is the result of your efforts?
Quit messing around. You know who we're dealing with.
Carelessness will be your downfall. Deliver.
Oh!
Mere child's play. A true fight between us would shatter them with the aftershocks.
To guard and defend. Crush them.
Who are you?
You're not mighty. You're trying to destroy the Holy City.
Remember I said there was a person I was trying to save before, which is why I have over 53k Jade and 26 stage rolls? That's the man in question.
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards, Wasp,
Now I knew nothing about his actual personality until now. I'm beginning to see why Weiss thought I should save up for him. I'm beginning to see the resemblance.
Cronus!
Phainon.
I'm glad that you're okay.
Hi, Blonde Zagreus. How's Blonde Zagreus? How's it going?
As for you, Mighty, if I'm not mistaken, shouldn't your responsibility be protecting the citizens?
What is that supposed to mean? Who are you implying isn't a citizen here?
Those people get strange.
Don't evade the question. Aglaya told us to protect the citizens. Are you ignoring what she said?
It is you who forgot the second half of her words. Her original words were, protect the citizens and eliminate the invaders. The crisis in the Holy City will be resolved once we've eliminated Nikador. Speaking of which, since you've never considered the pair over there to be citizens, they seem to fit the definition of invaders.
Oh shit! Let's fight.
The three priests of Yanis share the same appearance and mind, and their senses are also interlinked. The Achaemins have long been aware of your presence and what you have been doing. You trust him that much? I suggest you think twice.
Provoking your allies at such a critical juncture. Whose side are you on?
From the moment we first met, I already told you that regardless of whether it's in the past or in the future, the people of Kremnos will never agree to make peace with the likes. As the successor of Kremnos, I, Mighty, am not able to act independently on such matters. Furthermore, things have escalated to a point where I must warn you, esteemed guests, that your host is anything but proficient in the ways of hospitality.
Enough. The time for internal strife now is not. Still on the offense, the Mad King is, and must be stopped by the Chrysos heirs.
I have not forgotten about what needs to be done. Stand down. I'm more than capable of taking care of what's ahead by myself. As for you, Nikador is in the Marmorial Palace. Glaya told me to stay out of it. So, go ahead. Deliver.
I don't need you to tell me that.
You. What's your name?
Balaran.
Is that not also strange?
I could have called myself Galactic Baseballer, but I thought you'd make more sense of it.
Well, that's the Chrysos heirs. Revered as heroes by the masses, but still imperfect mortals at their core. What a mess.
See more residents. Have they been evacuated?
Yes, Treby acted with haste. This is Marmorial Market, the most important residential and living area in the Holy City. Pushing through by force would undoubtedly result in needless casualties. But now our backup is here.
Lord Phainon, and the two guests, welcome to Achaema.
Hi. The enemies aren't moving.
When I heard your footsteps, I thought death was already writing my final chapter before my heroic journey had even begun. Miss Casterus?
An abrupt ending to an epic that has barely begun might also amaze the people. But today, Lord Phainon, Achaema needs you.
Well, if the Mortician of the Holy City says I'm needed, then it sounds like I'm gonna live through this mess.
Well, that isn't for me to decide. All I can do is clear the obstacles and guide you to the place of Nikador's descent. Dear guests, if you would, I'd like you to please follow me and kindly keep 5 paces distance.
Yeah, I have a feeling if I touch you, I die.
In the face of death, strife will also cause hesitation to arise. I am the shadow of death.
Servant, yep. Yep, Servant of Thanatos. Yep. I mean, it's Thanatos, but Thanos, yep, the god of death.
There are also some enemies who are difficult to subdue by presence alone.
The blood.
scent of blood. Are you an attendant of the Hand of Shadow?
No, I'm nobody's attendant.
You can try to avoid and hide it. But you obviously came from the world of the dead. Akama. Chrysos heirs. What cowards. We live by loyalty and glory, while you live by weakness and deceit.
I'm so glad that you're not my history teacher. How much can we trust the words of someone who has sunk so deep into madness? However, if you're standing here out of loyalty and glory, then I shall draw my blade and grant you a warrior's end.
Come to arms.
Sure, let's see what you got.
Nice job! Azure Dragon, White Tiger, Lescard, Wasp, dead!
Stay back, Clara.
Lend me your strength.
Hide.
Help me, Mr. Sora!
At your command. At your command.
Yeah! Awesome! Now watch this! Azure Dragon, White Tiger, Lescard, Wasp, dead! Oh!
Stay back, Clara.
Lend me your strength.
I have to say though, I do kind of like the designs of these guys.
Help me, Mr. Sora!
Nap time.
Yeah! Not your sportsmanlike.
Command.
To guard and defend. Crush them.
Hide.
Oh, I get it.
At your command.
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, Lescard, Wasp, dead!
Annihilate.
Help me, Mr. Sora!
At your command.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Awesome! Now watch this! Lend me your strength. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Eliminating threat.
As you wish.
Lady Aglaya once said that your time is extremely valuable and shouldn't be wasted on unnecessary conflict. I have the power to lay them to rest.
I was about to say the same. It's pointless to waste your strength on these pawns. Let's go. It's time to face strife.
Once there, you must turn into birds and fly toward the final battlefield.
Miss Castris, why aren't you joining us?
I must stay here and ensure that these soldiers do not destroy the city. Although faith is more important to the vast majority, there are still quite a number of citizens who care more about their worldly possessions.
I understand, but
There is no need for worrying. The citizens have already been evacuated, and the only living things in the vicinity are the three of you. As Lady Aglaya instructed, no civilians will be affected by this.
do excuse my impropriety. Well then, I'll see you later, Miss Castris.
Then, could you all quietly leave?
Memorial Palace, the Lance of Fury, Nicanor. They're all there in the distance.
What's that sound? That the Titan?
That battle cry once crushed all in its path. It knocked down foes and allies alike, leaving people as fragile as reeds in a gale. My limbs trembled uncontrollably as my weapon clattered to the ground. I could hear nothing but the frenzied and shameful beating of my own heart. Fear. This is why the Strife Titan is revered. If a warrior can face this terror and still step forward, no trial thereafter can shake the weapon in their hand. You two, if you wish to retreat, this is your final chance to do so.
Sorry, I've already died a number of times before.
Looks like the both of you have indeed braved many dangers.
No, it's just entire right. A trailblazer who's helping hand to the unfamiliar world is simply our duty.
Trailblazer? What an interesting concept. Surely on your worlds there must also be a titan which is revered by the masses. There's no need to further confirm your resolve. We shall soon cross swords with the embodiment of strife. And yet, faced against this menacing threat, your resolve only gleams more intensely. Let's get going. In the era when Kefali had not yet fallen silent, none could stand as their equal. Today, we inherit the duty of the gods, safeguarding the inhabitants of Amorphus. Stand with me and become heroes!
Rotate the clues in a symbol pattern. Once the progress bar is full, you can quickly move to the target.
Deathly silence is the proud resonance of Nikador's war drums. Behind this watery veil awaits the arena of conflict.
Stay strong. Recall your convictions and everything you hold dear. If you can't do that, then think of death. For doing so might actually keep you alive.
Grievous.
Careful.
Incantation of
They
Strength.
look different from what I remember.
Yeah, because it's not him.
So, more distorted?
Time to Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards. What's this? Troublesome.
Stay back, Clara.
This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength. Ready to shine.
How long does it last? Only for one turn.
Here you go, Master.
I did waste that. That was my fault.
Nap time.
I need to be brief.
Annihilate.
Yeah. I could take 10 of you.
Stay back, Clara. Stay back, Clara.
Character Glory can obtain buffs for using skills or ultimates to increase glory stats. Character's Glory can spell a number of Titanic Corpse stack equal to current glory stack. Well, it'll be useful if she needs to.
I'm not afraid of you.
Hide.
Yeah. Awesome. Ready to
Cast aside all distractions.
So skills and ultimates is how you're supposed to kill these guys.
I shall withstand their wrath.
lend me your strength. I could take
We've entered
10
the
of you.
storm.
To guard and defend.
Not the best
Crush
team
them.
composition to fight these dudes.
That was sneaky.
Stay back, Clara.
I want to protect everyone. Help me, Mr. Sora.
Nap time.
I need to be brave.
Annihilate.
Yeah.
Some of them might actually be like a good person for
Oh, I
this.
get it.
Even gods can bleed. I shall extinguish your core flame, Titan!
Lend me your strength.
Blessed be thy Corflin. I remember that being the name of a quest a bit later.
Move. This is not the true Nikador, just one of his many godly forms. The core flame isn't here.
New allies of Okima, welcome to Amorphus.
Thanks for inviting us. I can fucking spear
While
to our
this
chest.
Welcome banquet is far from elegant. It has helped to remove any misgivings that we had. From this moment forth, you shall be treated as distinguished guests of the Holy City and of the Chrysos as...
Lady Algea, your eyes. What about them?
Curious about my eyesight? Well, I'm not blind. On the contrary, I can see much more than the typical person. Those with golden blood always have something extraordinary about them. For me, it's perception. I don't need light to measure the world. The wind carries messages along golden threads, delivering countless sensations to my fingertips. Just like how at this present moment, the virtues possessed by the both of you have turned into a warm current that pleases my skin.
Sounds cultured. The manner of speaking is comparable to Sundays.
A manifestation of Nikador. Could it be that my trial has not arrived yet?
By following the threads of fate, you have begun to write the opening chapter of your story. How do you feel?
Well, truth be told, I don't feel any different. I anticipated a greater challenge. When Trianne followed those escaped soldiers, was that part of the plan too?
Naturally. We have long foreseen this attack and didn't intend to waste such a golden opportunity. After Nikador succumbed to madness, their fortress disappeared into the fog, with no one being able to ascertain its location anymore. However, now that they have acted out of character and attacked Arkema of their own accord, then the Holy City shall also uncover their hiding place and sound the horn of retaliation.
What an intricate plan indeed. I gave my word that after the situation stabilized, I would reveal all about Amphorius to our allies. However, given that Akuma has just barely survived a calamity, and there are still many shaken citizens who need comfort, Aglaya, would you mind taking care of this in my stead?
Distinguished guests, since you have spared no effort in aiding the Holy City, I will naturally take care of you as well. I've woven many unforeseen events into the tapestry of fate. This is but one instance.
You two can find me at Marmorial Market after you've grown tired of listening to her tales. In any case, I owe you my hospitality.
Can you fix our fucking ship that got a spear thrown into it? Should still be there, by the way.
Now then, where should we begin?
Could you give some time? We'd like to get back to our mission now. The situation's calmed down. We'll lay down a beacon of trailblaze here. Be sure this will not bring any repercussions to Okama. Think of it as a ceremony when traveling to someplace new.
Beacon of the Trailblaze. No problem. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah. Space Anchor and Amorphus, we've taken another giant step on the path of the Trailblaze. A few more, maybe we can reconnect the Express.
What an interesting way to mark the start of your journey. I grow more and more curious about your cause.
Oh, yeah, we'll have plenty to talk about. Yeah, we have a lot to talk about. Your world has been basically separated from the entirety of the universe for quite a bit. We have some tales to weave, just like you.
But, please, let me first properly extend my hospitality to you. The conversation we must have will likely be quite lengthy, so why don't we go somewhere more suitable for that?
And as to the bath. Oh, yes. I mean, this is a giant bath place of Roman types, as in everyone just gets naked and just swims around in one of these. That's how they did it back in the day. But anyways, that will be the end of this stream. We have now properly dealt with Amorphous properly, and my stream isn't dying. But I think that will be our break for now. This is Battleman signing off.